What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. I hope you had an awesome weekend. It's now Monday, and I'm currently wearing my Frederique Instant Moon Timer. This watch pretty much fills my inbox with questions every week. People want to know about this watch and where they can get one. Now, I think I've stated in a separate video that, in my opinion, the most useful complication a watch can have is just your basic date function. I mean, it's very convenient when you're typing something up or you're doing paperwork to just glance down at your watch and verify the date. But a complication that I've always wanted on a watch is a Moonphase. I think it's just really impressive. It's just a totally unnecessary complication to have, and let's face it, it's just total luxury. So I was very happy to pick up this Frederique Instant Moon Timer. It has a very nice Moonphase complication on it, and it's just a very good example of a Moonphase complication. Now, this watch is particularly awesome, not just because it is a Frederique Instant Moon Timer, a very good-looking watch, but because somehow this watch became particularly desirable and sought after. There was no way for me to know how desirable this watch would become when I got it. I purchased it new for well under $1,000, and now if you can even find one, you're going to be paying over $2,000. So the holidays are coming up, and I've been getting a lot of questions on more affordable Moonphase watches. Now guys, I could easily make a video listing awesome Moonphase watches for above the $1,000 mark, and I'll make that video for you if you want, but choosing some good watches that I'd actually want to recommend to you guys with Moonphase complications for under $1,000, kind of slim pickings. But I did it for you. So here's 4 awesome Moonphase watches that you can have for under $1,000. It's 2:33 p.m. Let's get down to business. So first up is the Glycine Combat 6 black dial. It's a 40mm Swiss automatic with a sapphire crystal and a display case back. It's got a 38-hour power reserve. You're getting a whole lot of watch for not a lot of money, and it's just another good example of a Moonphase watch, so I urge you, click the link in my description and check out the Glycine Combat 6. Next up is the Seiko SRX 011 P1. Now this watch is incredibly complicated, and I mean that literally. This watch has pretty much every complication you could ever imagine. It's a 42mm with their kinetic movement, and it's got a sapphire crystal. It has a 100-meter water resistance rating, and guys, yes, it does have a bit of a busy dial, but if you want a really impressive watch and you want all those complications, but you don't want to spend near $1,000, then I think this is a pretty cool watch. I mean, you're getting a whole lot of functionality for not a lot of money, so definitely check out the Seiko SRX 011 P1. Okay, so next up is the Frederique Instant Classic Quartz Moonphase. Now, this watch is a 40mm, very simple, very elegantly designed. It's nowhere near $1,000. It's from a company I really like. Again, it is quartz, but yeah, it's still a very good looking watch, and you're getting the functionality of a Moonphase. So if you want kind of your dress watch, your impressive piece that you can just throw on and have that desired complication, and you don't want to spend $1,000, then I think this Frederique Instant is definitely a good option for you. And last but definitely not least is the Orient Sun and Moon. Guys, it makes sense. Orient is owned by Seiko, so they are absolutely crushing it when it comes to bang for buck. I wish this watch was a little bit smaller. It's a 43mm, but I mean, if you just look past that, it's all in all a very, very good watch. You're getting a Japanese automatic, display case back, sapphire crystal. You're getting that sun and moon phase, and yeah, it's just a very cool watch. And there's really nice texturing around the dial. So all in all, it's a very good looking piece. Again, I wish they'd make it just a little bit smaller, closer to 40mm, maybe in the 30s. That would be even better. But guys, if you're looking for a really good watch with some interesting complications, then check out the Orient Sun and Moon. Alright guys, well I hope this video helped you out a little bit in pointing you in the right direction when it comes to finding an impressive watch with a really cool complication for not a lot of money. And if you're interested in any of the watches I spoke about today, I'm going to be leaving them in links in my description below, so please check them out. And notice I only listed 4 watches. Usually I like to put at least 5 watches in my list. There was going to be a 5th watch, the Oris Artelier complication, but that just bumped up past $1,000, and I'll leave it in my description, but It's not under $1,000. It just did not make the cut, so I didn't put it on the list, but still a very impressive watch with a Moonphase, so check that one out if you're so inclined. And guys, I want to thank you. We're like almost at 15,000. I don't know how this is happening, but like it's just growing incredibly fast. And I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're watching this right now and you haven't subscribed, just click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it seriously helps me out a ton. And while you're at it, you can click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of The Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, guys. We're just scratching the surface and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, The Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.